previous lesson. Now, guys, today we have a lot of paired work to do. We will be putting a lot of the things that we discussed last Friday into practice. Yeah? So buckle up and let's do this. We're going to review a couple of things that we discussed, just so that we are, let me share my screen, just so that we are on the same page about what to do for this particular task. All right. Right. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. All right. So let's begin our review. We started discussing bar charts, right? We learned a couple of things. What do you remember? What do you remember about what we discussed last Friday? Cliff, do you want to take point on this one? What do you remember? Or Ivan? Are you ready? Are you ready with something for me?
I'm thinking about what I'm ready with. Because
All right. All right. Ilya?
What do I need to see?
No, I'm asking, we're trying to review what we've discussed because
No.
today we will be putting a
Yes,
lot.
I remember to done this.
Yeah. Yeah. But about anything concerning bar charts, I drew a distinction, a clear difference, or one of the main differences between writing a line graph, writing for a line graph, and writing for a bar graph. Do you remember? I said that writing for a line graph is telling a story, essentially, of change over time, right? But with bar graphs, it is slightly different. Do you remember what I said?
it's comparison
Good.
data.
Comparison of data, comparison of categories, right? Over change, over time, right? So, yeah, we discussed this. We also talked about, I explained the difference between comparatives and superlatives. Do you remember? Guys, do you remember comparatives and superlatives?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Artyom, welcome. Yeah. Paulina, Paulina, were you here on the previous lesson?
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember what I said about comparatives and superlatives?
Not really.
Not really, yeah? Okay. So just to refresh your memory, we have adjectives. I suppose you know what adjectives are, right? Paulina, you know what adjectives are, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now, we use adjectives to describe nouns, right? But let's take the word smart. Yes, smart is an adjective we can use to describe a person who is intellectually sharp. Yes? Now, what if we wanted to use this word when we are comparing two people? Yes? So if we're comparing two people, we would say that one of them is smarter than the other. Yes? So smarter here is a comparative because it compares two. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes. And superlative compares more than two. Okay? Because it tries to establish who of all of these is the super of that adjective. Yes? Super. Yes? So we have smart, smarter, and smartest. Yes? He is the smartest guy in that class. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. So we use comparatives and superlatives quite often in writing for bar graphs. Yes. Does anyone else have any questions concerning comparatives and superlatives that I have to clarify? Guys, because we need to really understand this for today's task. Okay. Then we spoke about qualifying comparisons. I think these are very, even if you don't know the name, you know how to use these. Yeah. More beautiful than, yes. Harder than, done. Done is the key word here. Yeah. Far less important than. Yes. Slightly more or slightly less than, etc. So we spoke about these two, or the use of these. We spoke about comparing similar or opposite figures. Yes. So as expensive as, yeah, the iPhone is as expensive as something. Yeah, you're seeing these. I hope everybody's seen this. I'm talking about this now. Right? Almost as something as that. Yeah, not quite the same as, twice as much as, blah blah blah. We used all of these. We did a task. Guys, do you remember this task we did? Yeah? Okay. And you remember what that task entailed? I'm trying to get you all to remember everything. So we spoke about subordinate clauses too, even though whereas these words used to mark subordinate clauses. Then transition words. Transition words, I think these are very straightforward for you. Yeah, but despite, however, in contrast, yes. So these are type of words that we will be using quite often. Then we also spoke about comparative structures, introducing different superlative structures. We had a task on this. Yeah? Does anyone have any questions here at this point? Artem, do you have any questions?
No.
No?
Why would I?
All right. Yes. So I think Paulina wasn't here for this task. Yeah. Now, Paulina, we use these comparative structures, right? Because for bar graphs, we are comparing data. Okay? We're comparing categories that we have grouped together in different groups. Okay? So yeah. And we did this task with this already. Now, this is where we stopped. And this is the key point of this particular unit. Yes? Grouping data. Grouping data logically. I explained the reason why we do this. Okay? Because when you are provided with a bar graph, sometimes you're provided with a lot of information, and you can't go at every one of them. You would spend a lot of time, you understand, if you were to deal with each one of them separately. And secondly, if you do not logically group your data, it makes your writing appear as a jumbled mess, yes, and hard to read. You need to group your data. And these are some examples or different ways of grouping data, right? Data representing only two distinct groups. I gave an example already, men versus women, right? International exports versus local sales. You understand? These are two distinct groups. Then this data displaying similar patterns. So you put all of these into one group too, that display similar patterns, right? Then data displaying a strong similarity. They are the same or almost the same. You understand? And then unique data, the ones that stand out. Yes? right? So if you are talking about, say, sales of Coca-Cola over a decade, or sales of soft drinks over a decade, right? Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Fanta, Sprite, whatever, right? And then you notice that, let's say, around 2006, when there was World Cup, Coca-Cola was like way above the others. You understand? You have to, it's worth mentioning, singling this particular category out. Do you understand? So we are not writing every aspect of the bar graph. We are looking for the main differences to talk about. But most importantly, we need to be able to organize the data we've been provided, then decide on which ones to write on. Does this make sense? Yeah. So without Roxana isn't here yet. So in any case, we're going to start this. Now, we are going to break into groups. I would like everybody to open these books on your PC because we're going to break into rooms. Yeah, let me create these rooms. We have 6 people.
Yeah, send again the IELTS PDF book.
Oh, you sent it again in the chat.
No, can you send it to me because I don't have it?
Okay. Yeah, I have it, but my internet.
I can. It's
Yeah.
not a book will be a problem for me.
What?
I can send it.
Yeah, if you can send it. Yeah, because my internet sometimes can be slow when sending things here. I don't know why. Yeah. So Ivan, you can send it. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to create rooms. And guys, the task here is quite simple. Yes, as you can see, there's a bar graph which shows 2 different age groups. We have 18 to 30 years and 45 to 60 years, right? And this bar graph illustrates factors that affect their work performance, okay? When it comes to these groups at a workplace, at a typical workplace, these are factors which affect how they work. Okay, so we have team spirit, we have chance for personal development, we have relaxed working environment, we have competent boss, job security, respect from colleagues, promotion prospects, job satisfaction, work environment, and money. Yeah? Do you understand this? And you see, each one is comparing these 2 groups. Okay, let's call it young people versus old people. Okay, what they value the most at the workplace. Now, you are, for this task, it's not about writing the entire text with the introduction or whatever. This is a grouping task. Do you understand? Yeah, you are to group these logically. Like if you're going to write body 1, what would body 1 contain? And body 2, what would it contain? What groups? Yeah, so I will create 2 groups and then we will begin. Ivan, did you receive the book?
I can. They sent me like I send it and then it. I can't send it. No, it's downloading and I can't send it.
I don't understand.
It's weird.
Okay, let me try to send it myself then.
Okay.
Just a minute. Where is this? There we go. All right. Let me. Ilya, right? Ilya, you're the one that needs this, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. It is on the way to you. It's loading. I hope it's comes soon. But yeah, let's get right into it. So 2 groups. Yes. Okay. So guys, the rooms are open, right? You may begin the task. Yes, let's do this.
Hello there.
Yeah. All right, guys. So how is it going? Is it
Okay, so we've divided it already in 2 different groups. Maybe we are now thinking about the third one.
okay? Okay. So what groups do you have so far?
Here First right one now we is, have okay, Ilya, you can speak.
Yeah.
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 So the first one is like factors that are exactly equal, like no preferences between like elderly people and younger. So that is going to be team spirit, competent boss, and the work environment. So
we also,
yeah,
one second, sorry. We also put the money because they're nearly equal. It's like
yes,
it's less than
Okay.
well, these preferences are
difference.
equal between 2 of age groups.
Good. Now, my question at this point is that how would you phrase this? How would you frame this grouping? Like,
Yeah, it can be like reasons which are equal for both categories. I don't know, like
okay.
factors which are equal. It can be
Yeah, so we could say,
similarity between 2 categories.
okay, we could say that these
That for factors that remain relevant, like
Yeah.
not depending on age.
yes, so these are factors that are equally valued by both groups. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That is good. Okay. And
Second group we have where young people are more dependent on these factors, like chance for personal development, relaxed for working environment, and promotion prospects, because there's a really big difference between them.
okay. So now I have a word for you here, right? I don't know if I can send this here. Disparity. Yeah, you can use this word. It's a very useful word when you write for.
Okay, sorry. Ilya, what do you think about job security? Can we put it in the same?
Yeah. Okay, guys, have fun. I'll be back. Yeah, let me go check on the other guys.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Oh,
Hello.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can highlight, we're working on the yellow one. I guess you can highlight that in the yellow one, in every single group, 18 to 30 wins, not always by much though.
yeah.
Just a minute, guys. I'm noticing something here that I do not understand. I see that team spirit, respect from colleagues, and job satisfaction are in the same group. How so?
Yeah.
It's teamwork.
Yes,
If colleagues
teamwork.
respect you, you can teamwork properly. So, and I'm not sure how job satisfaction fits in there, but we got it somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can swap
Yeah.
job satisfaction for
Switch.
competent boss. I mean, both are similar, but not so much.
Okay.
Otherwise, yellow is just reward. I mean, promotion
Yeah.
prospects and job security is also, how do I even say it? So the pay itself is a reward, while promotion prospects is also a reward, but potentially, and job security just means that you're getting that promotion prospect.
Oh, wait, are you asking me?
No, I'm trying to explain.
Okay, yeah. Right, so guys, hear me out, yeah? Let me cook. When you are putting these together, right, or grouping them, you should forget about definition and focus more on the data, right? Because yes, what you're saying is true, but it only works by definition, right? Now, let's look at team spirit, let's look at competent boss, and let's look at work environment. These belong in one group. Why? Because
Oh yeah, because they have
Okay,
like the
logically,
same
yeah,
data.
small.
okay, so they express this data expresses, oh my God, it expresses that these two groups value these things equally, right? They prioritize these things on the same level at the very least, right? So once we have that out of the way, we can now focus on where there is a big disparity or big difference in how they value things, right? Let's take chance for personal development. Younger people believe in
Yeah.
more than old people, right?
Mm.
And in that same way, you understand? Then we can probably contrast it like, even though young people view chance for personal development as so important, older people value respect from colleagues more. Do you understand? So we are
Okay.
trying to, yeah. So, yes, this is not to answer your question for you. This is just to give you a hint. Okay. So I will be back. Have fun. I will go check on the other guys.
Okay.
How's it going, guys?
Okay, we've finished. We have 3 categories in there.
Okay. Just a minute.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so let's what do you have for me? What was the grouping?
Yeah, like it remained the same, but also we added respect for colleagues and job satisfaction, like the third group, because it couldn't fit into the other 2.
Okay.
And
Which one was the third group?
the third group was group which like factors which couldn't fit into other 2.
Yes, like what?
Like respect for colleagues, and job satisfaction.
Okay, and job satisfaction. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because in first one we have which are equal or like nearly equal.
Okay.
Second one we have where there's really huge difference between two groups.
Okay.
And third one couldn't just fit anywhere.
Okay.
So it became a group with small difference.
Okay, I see. All right. So yeah, grouping is pretty solid so far. Let me check out on the other guys, and then once we do, we will wrap up, return, and then compare what we have. Yeah. And then
Okay.
we'll move on to the next stage of this task. Let me reach out. Okay, how's it going?
Yeah, we fixed it.
Well, we changed it.
Okay.
So I just couldn't ignore the fact that like they either draw or a young guys win, because only one thing where 45 to 60 had more percentage is respect, and in all others it's less or categorically less or same.
Yeah. yeah.
So we just grouped respect for to not put it in other group. We just put respect from colleagues to the group which had a slight discrepancy.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Yeah. So even though the respect tells a different story, right? It can still be grouped with those with slight difference, right? That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That still makes sense to me. All right. So guys, let's return to the main call and then discuss what we have. All right. Okay, guys. Where are my other guys? Yeah. I think that they are waiting for all the 40 seconds to all right. Yeah. So yeah, guys, would you say this task was difficult so far? Would you say it's difficult?
No,
Artem, how
actually.
do you feel about
No.
it's not a difficult task? Yeah?
No, it isn't.
All right. Okay. So, yes. Now, oh, who else is not here? Yeah, I think everyone is back. Yeah. All right. So let's move on. So guys, we already know how to write, right? We already know how to write for line graphs, right? And as I said, we'll be using a lot of that information or the knowledge that we acquired while learning about line graphs. We will apply those whilst writing for bar graphs, granted that we know the slight difference in the approach we're taking. Yes. Now, the next task is to write a plan for the report. Yes. So you are going to go back into your break rooms, into your rooms to plan how you're going to write this as an actual report. Okay. So this will include how are you going to write the introduction, how are you going to write the overview, and how are you going to put the information you've organized into body 1 and body 2. Okay. Does this make sense? Right? Okay. So,
Kinda.
yeah, Artem?
I said kinda.
Kinda, yeah. Is there anything you are confused about?
Not really.
Okay. Okay then. So let's get into it. I'm opening the rooms again. I brought you here to brief you on our next task, and then we return. Yeah, so the rooms are open. Wait. Yeah. So
Yeah, the rooms are open.
yeah. Okay. So have fun. Okay, guys. I hope you understood the task.
Yeah,
Yeah? Okay.
just first two paragraphs. And
Oh,
right,
it's not just first.
introduction.
Yes. So this is what you're doing is that you're creating a plan. We're creating a map that we will follow to write the actual text, right? So how will you write the introduction? What will you include in the overview? What will you mention in the overview? These are just notes. This is not you writing the actual report. Yes. And we have already organized data, right? Which is going to go into body 1, which is going to go into body 2. Yes. That is what it is. So I will be back. Let me check up on the other guys.
Or the work environment.
Yeah.
And now we compare the next group. Or maybe not enough words in their wording actually, so we should maybe pull the numbers.
must have in what we comparison, like what a comparison between, because like in body one must compare all of that, like in body one, like mostly for I think team spirit and all like personal rewards. Not like this one. When this is this one. Green one. And then I don't know. Must compare this one to this one. Be
I mean, it could work, but comparing across groups is a bit too much, don't you think?
why is that?
Because you need to, so if you compare to groups, you need to explain the difference between each aspect, and that's like, you have to explain how different were the 80
We
to
have
30.
no brief of it. Like it could be I don't know possible to explain like 2 sentences or 3 sentences to explain the grouping
Yeah, guys,
of that.
just a little just a little pointer here. You're supposed to be making notes somehow, putting this down. I don't know, open your note up. Oh, there we
Yeah, but we're trying to figure out what
What
we want.
we do
fine.
first.
You are doing great. You're doing great. I'm just saying that you have to put something down so that, yeah. Okay. So you're doing great. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. How's it going?
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. Do we need to only like make a map for first 2 paragraphs, like introduction and this overview, or
And
for other?
body one, body two also.
Okay, body one was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then we need to prepare for body one, body two, and we are ready.
Yeah. Wait.
Is body classified as a paragraph? Or is it a different things?
What did you say?
When you say body, did you like mean in paragraph?
Yeah. Paragraph 3. According to, so when I provided a structure for you guys, right? I provided 4 paragraphs. Yeah. Introduction, overview, paragraph 3, which is body 1, which brings together the main observations, the main trends, the main comparisons, right? And then body 2 will provide a minor differences or minor changes or something like that. This is the format I provided for you guys. Remember? So let's try to work with something like that. Yeah.
So you need to create plan for all of the text.
We need to create, yeah, pretty much. Okay. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So, Ilya, what do you think that we should write in first body paragraph about which of these 3 categories? And it's also a
think we
problem that we have
just,
3 of them because we only have 2 body paragraphs that we need to
Mm.
combine to them in one.
I think in the first body we just measure the groups, why are they like classifying this, and then we're in the second body we comparing
guys,
items among these groups.
just a minute. I want to clarify something here, okay? Sometimes a body can be divided into multiple paragraphs, okay? Because the word body is just to give you a mental framework. Do you understand? So maybe I want to talk about, say, the main differences, okay? Maybe I have more than 2 or 3 things to mention here, okay? even though it's body one, I can separate it into 2 paragraphs. Does this make sense? Okay, so you don't only have to write 4 paragraphs. That's what I mean here.
Yes. So there's
Yes. Okay.
so the first body is about general trends, and the second body is about comparing.
Yeah, body, the word body here is to frame all your ideas into one body, but it doesn't have to be one paragraph.
It's like a clear structure that needs to be that needs in these bodies. So you said the first body is needs to be about general trends and like overall information with numbers, and the second one is need to be the comparisons between like individual items.
No.
Body does not have like the meaning that is need
Okay.
to be written in them.
So Ila, let me rehash what I said, right? Number one, okay? Number one, with the first thing you write is the introduction. We are clear with that, yes? The second thing you
Yes.
write is the overview. The overview is a summary of the main idea, okay? Like the main point this illustration is telling us, okay? Now, at this point, you don't add details. You just make a general observation, right? That in general, younger people preferred more material things, and older people preferred, I don't know, more interpersonal things. You understand, like social, like respect and blah, 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 right? But you don't mention respect, okay? So this is a general observation for your overview. Then you go to your first body, right? You can talk about like the main or the highest changes, the main trends, whatever there. Okay, and whatever remains goes into the second body. Does this make sense?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
I understand now.
Yeah, it might be a bit confusing to wrap your head around it since we're just like getting started, but yeah, you will get it eventually. So yeah, at this point, we're just making a plan. We're not writing yet, so just think of it. Check up on.
For other guys.
Okay, how's it going?
Yeah, so I wanted to try your way you once told us that comparing like the most to least is a nice group, but we just described yellow and are trying to compare green to blue. But I started with chance for personal development being 480 to 30 group the highest of importance. But I can't say what was the least of importance to them because it was work environment and we already described it.
Why work environment, job security? It's less than
Elite.
work environment.
Yeah, but for 45-60 group.
Yeah, for 45-60 group.
Oh, but chance for personal development I'm describing is for other group. Can we group it like
Yeah,
that?
it's like I understand, but it's like
So like the highest of importance, not just for a group, but in general. I guess we can do that.
yeah,
Okay,
personal dev.
personal dev. That's a very interesting way to put it.
I understand my notes because
Yeah.
because
That was funny.
Oh, where is it?
How did you lose it? Okay. Yeah, I guess we can compare the highest achieving groups to the lowest achieving group. But we are comparing green to green. Oh, I guess we can compare across.
We can compare.
Yeah, guys, and
Yeah.
also, wait, I don't know if you were the group that I explained this to, right? But sometimes you have too much data, right? To put everything into just two paragraphs. Okay, so you can paragraph according to how you have organized your data, right? So in this, we can create.
We essentially just skipped the yellow by describing it in itself. Because it's the only one that doesn't have a lot of data, because it's the same for both groups, and that simplifies things a lot.
Okay. I see. All right. So, oh, snap. Yeah, we have a break now.
Break, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys, wait. What happened? Yeah, I think the other guys already went to break without me telling them to. So yeah, guys, you can go on break. Yeah, when we return, I'll provide you with a sample, right, of like how this can be ordered, and then you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so see you in 15 minutes. Okay, bye.
Okay, see ya.
I will. Welcome, guys. Yeah. So, wait, what happened to the what happened to the rooms? Okay, because you guys left, that's why it kicked you out. All right. So, guys, I see that everyone has their own notes and organization of these ideas that we just discussed. Yeah. Now, I try to get you guys a sample. Yeah. So just give me a second. I will send the sample to our chat. So this sample should pretty much give you an idea of like how everything will be looking like. Just give me a second. Let me do some organization of ideas and okay. That's wild. Just a minute, guys. There is this word limit, which makes things a bit more complicated to do. Okay, this works. Right, so I'm sending this to our chat so everybody can open the chat and take a look at it. Yeah, so as usual, we have our introduction. So we have the question, okay? We have a question here that we will be taking a look at. And then these are alternative ways you could write your introduction for this particular task. Yes? So take a look here. Tell me what you think so far. Are you fine with this? So I provided two alternatives, 2 to 3 alternatives, right? So this is alternative 1 and alternative 2. Does anyone have any questions on the introduction? No? Okay. Then the overview. Yes. So as usual, as I said, the overview will contain the general trends. Yeah. Any thoughts? Would you have done this any differently? Taking a look at the overview, would you have done this any differently?
I think that, yeah, I would have done it a little bit differently. Maybe I could tell a bit less, slightly more details to add this, like divide them in groups already in this paragraph. To just continue describing groups in body paragraphs.
But you understand that overview doesn't have to have too much details. It doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I won't say any like details like numbers or something like this. I'll
Okay.
just say that in general, there are three major factors,
Okay.
three major groups of factors which differ from age of
Okay.
from the group,
Okay.
something like this.
Okay.
Just to add a little bit more details.
Okay. Okay.
And just to say that, not like that, I'm talking about two groups, and then I have three paragraphs about three different groups.
Okay. Okay. I see what
Like
you.
this.
I see what you mean. So yeah. So you'd
Yeah.
add more groups so that they will align with the paragraphs you're about to write.
Yes.
All right. All right. I see. Anyone else? Would anyone else do what I sent differently? Artem, what do you think about this overview? Oh, these overviews. I provided a model of
Yeah,
alternative.
I guess they're fine. They don't achieve much, but they shouldn't either.
Okay. Okay. Yes. And Ilya, do you have any thoughts on these overviews?
No, I think I did a similar way.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to go to body paragraph 1, right? Now, earlier I told you that you don't always have to just write 2 paragraphs, okay? Now, depending on the grouping you've made, you can write 3 paragraphs or whatever that fits for what you're trying to write, okay? So we have body paragraph 1. Yes. This is a sample, guys. It doesn't have to be exactly what you were gonna do. So, but what do you think about these alternatives? Is this in line with the way you grouped on the task? Which of these models or alternatives for body paragraph 1 is similar to how you grouped these categories on the previous task for your group, guys?
Can I include in body 1 percentage numbers, or does it go in body 2?
Yeah, you can add details. Yes, you can add details, percentages. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Okay. Any others? So
I mean, I would say alternative 2 is a bit small, maybe because it got cut off.
oh yeah, of course, guys. By the way, this is not supposed to be like a standard answer. This is just a guide for you guys. Do you understand? This is a guide for you guys to understand. Like,
Yeah, but it just cut off, you know. Haven't pasted the full message. Look at alternative 2.
uh-huh. Wait, you mean it cut off? What do you mean by it cut off? Because I'm seeing here, I think it looks normal. Or
And, or maybe it's like it ends at the word end, and but
Oh,
like
really?
and what?
No.
Only for me, I guess.
I think, yeah, I think you have to maybe make your, I don't know, you have to enlarge.
Like here, what it looks like to me.
Uh-huh. Okay. I see. So it ends at end. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me show you how.
the wrong kind of end.
Guys, is there anyone else having this issue?
No.
No? So it seems it's, so Artem, look at how it looks like for me. I sent a picture. Oh, wait. It said it couldn't send. Yeah. Wait, what? It's not allowing me to send the picture. All right. But yeah, Artem, were you able to fix it? No? let me resend it then for you. Artem, you see it?
Oh, I made it by accident. I said that I could pull on the. Yeah, I see now.
Okay, yeah.
It's still small, I guess, but now it's full at least.
Yeah. Okay, so any questions so far, guys? Any questions? No? All right. Then we're gonna go to body paragraph 2, which is this. So body paragraph 1 spoke about grouped the similar ones, okay? You got it? And then body paragraph 2 comes to group younger workers' priorities, okay? So
So because there's too much data, we just don't talk about percentages at all.
well, it depends on the type of task it is, right? This task, it says to study, okay. So yeah, you don't have to always mention percentages, right? Because that is not the focus here. We're trying to see what these groups value, right? Or what these groups are motivated by, okay? And percentages wouldn't really make a difference here because this is not a text of numbers. This is a text of value. I don't know if it makes sense to you. Artem, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Kinda.
All right. Okay. Does anyone else have any other questions on this body paragraph? No? All right. Then we're gonna go to body paragraph 3, which now talks about the old people. So you see, in contrast, you understand? Now, all of these, right, this body could merge with the previous body, okay? What I'm trying to say is that you could, okay, make these into 2 different paragraphs, or they could all be in 1 paragraph. Does this make sense? Yes, right. And this goes without saying, but subtext is important. If you want to get really high marks, you have to master subtext. Guys, do you know what subtext means? Subtext. What is subtext? Can anyone tell me what subtext is, or what they understand by the word subtext? Anyone? Subtext.
For me, it's like kind of postscriptum, but like inside of the text. It could be like that, but not so really.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how it's like
So
properly.
So to assist you a bit, right, Ivan, to assist you,
Yeah.
subtext is what the text does not say directly. Sorry, what the bar graph or whatever you're trying to understand doesn't say directly. Okay. Now read the model. Read the model. Read the second sentence. Right. Let me see. Yes. So each of these factors is rated higher by the older group, suggesting that stability and a positive atmosphere are more appealing to experienced workers who may already be established in their careers, right? This is subtext. This is what all the data you're seeing means. Being able to discern the subtext and writing it down is really, really good for you. Okay, you get extra points for that. So being able to glean subtext, right? So sometimes you should be able to add 1 + 1 to create 2. That, okay, because I'm seeing this and this and that, this is what it could mean. Does this make sense? Yeah, so you're not just like reporting like, okay, I see old people liked this and young people like this and goodbye, right? Yeah, sometimes providing the subtext is also very good. Okay. Any questions? No? Okay. So, and then we can have an optional summary, right? Which you can just add. As Artem mentioned before, this is like the second overview, yes? And sometimes you can add this, to increase your word count or for extra points. It's up to you, but this is it. Any questions so far? Any questions? No? All right. So let me send this. Wait, something is wrong. Right, there we go. Okay, so this is just a little, thing for you. It doesn't always have to be like this, but this is one safe way to approach these kind of like reports and texts. Okay, so if there are no questions, I'm sharing my screen, right? Okay, we're gonna go over to this. Okay, now we're gonna break into groups again. This time we are doing all of this in one fell swoop. You can refer to what I just provided, okay? But we're going to do this in multiple steps, okay? Number one, you're going to group them once again, okay? Number two, you're going to make a plan. Number three, you're going to base on the sample that I just sent to you and come up with, certain ways to write your ideas down, okay? So we're going to do this. Now we're going to break into groups again.
We also need to do plans, not whole text.
What?
We're doing plans again or whole
No,
text?
we are because I believe, and this is just my personal teaching strategy, okay? I believe that imitation is a really good way of learning, okay? So to lay out what we're going to do, we are going to group, that is number one. We're going to group as we did, Ilya. We're going to group as we did. We're going to make a plan, okay, as we did previously. And then we're going to look at the samples that I provided to kind of craft our text, the entire thing, okay? So we're doing three things. Yeah? All right. So Mm-hmm. Okay, Artem. Guys, do you want to go back with your previous teammate or do I reshuffle? Which is more?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. Then your rooms are ready. Let's go. Group plan. Yeah. Okay.
Scheme of what we need to discuss.
Okay.
Can you send me the book again because we sent it last time?
It didn't send? Pretty sure it did.
No, maybe send it separate messages, but I don't have it.
Okay. Wait, let me see. It didn't send. Oh boy. Yeah, Artem, do you have the book, Artem?
Actually, I lost it somewhere again. Maybe I didn't have enough time to download it. I just screenshotted the task itself, you know.
Okay. Whilst I wait for the book to send, I will screenshot.
Yeah, I can send the screenshots.
Yeah, I'll screenshot it and send it to you guys here. I think that will be faster than waiting for this PDF to load.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, all the previous times I was sent the book, I just didn't have enough time to download it.
Okay. I understand.
I don't know why some download so slow. What? Network disconnected file? Wow. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this is again the case where there's just too much information.
Just a minute. I'm trying to. Okay, the PDF is loading, but the picture is not sending. I don't know why. The PDF is loading, definitely. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I can share. Are you seeing this, guys?
Yeah.
Good. Can you screenshot?
Yes.
Can you screenshot it?
Yes. Already.
Yeah. Screenshot it.
I can't send screenshots for some reason. No, Zoom is feeling bad today.
Yeah,
But
I don't know why.
hope
But yeah, I
the
think you both can screenshot it for yourselves. Yes?
Yeah,
Okay. So Artem, you have it,
I hope so.
and Ilya also has it. Yeah? Okay. So yeah, you can begin, right? So as I stated,
Yeah, we can begin now.
group in, plan, and then execute with the samples that I provided. Yeah? So you can start grouping.
Yeah, I mean this one would be too hard to describe each one. So instead of even grouping it, we can consider it like flowchart, or a graph. I don't remember how it's called. So the one with the points. So we can just like look at one specific app and then do it. So for example, Facebook had a stable decline over the years of falling to less than 5% in 2020 from around 25%. Something like that, because it had a stable decline. Maybe even sharp decline if you Actually, only 25 minutes. No, I don't think. Then we have, I guess, so what's next? Twitter. We have Twitter that had stable growth. So, like, on the other hand, we have Twitter, which had a stable growth from the same starting point, from around 20% to more than 40. Oh, no, not percent, minutes
Okay, guys, I will be back.
spent.
So, I'll be
Okay,
back.
sure.
Keep at it.
It's not really straight. But,
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, I think that we
really
are
good.
already starting to write this essay.
Wait,
Yeah.
you've already grouped?
Yes,
No, we
it's
have a group.
we have grouped them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you group it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we saw that there are no same like similarities in them. So we just grouped them 16, 17 here, 18, 19. And
2020 at least.
I went to the last one.
Okay.
Now, in 2018 and 2019, we have like a similarity in Snapchat. In 2016, we have like in Twitter, like have amounts of usage like equal in time.
One, and also I have a question about this graph. It said that it's the average time spent on social media from 2016 to 2020, yeah? Then we said that there is duration in minutes.
Mhm.
Is it average amount of time spent like in one day or in 1 year? Because if it's 1 year, then it's the diagrams line a lot.
This is about the years, like the average screen time on these social media according to the years. Yeah. So
According to the years, yeah. So they say that in average, people spent 25 minutes per year in Facebook in 2016.
guys, now let me try to simplify this for you, okay? Because I
okay.
see that we're struggling a bit. There is a way to we can still follow the rules of how we did it. Don't let all this, all these many bars confuse you, okay? You can still apply what we learned previously, right? So you can take just two of them, okay? You can take two of them and try to find so let's take Instagram and Snapchat, just Instagram and Snapchat here, right? What do you observe with Instagram and Snapchat over the course of years? We have black and red. Is it red? My I have color issues. Black and red. Okay.
There is 3 different reds here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm colorblind, so yeah, it's really hard for me. But yeah,
It's brown and slightly, yeah.
What color is it?
Snapchat is brown.
yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah.
marks on the right and a little bit to the left, like.
So what observation can you make between
Okay, that Snapchat rose from 16 to 19 steadily, like nearly the same amount per year.
over
Then
the
it
course
had really big downfall in the last
over
from
the
19
course-
to 20.
over the course of years, what observations can you make for Instagram and Snapchat?
That both of them had really big differences from where it started and where it ended, and also that I can say that Snapchat rose in I don't know how the usage from 2016 to 2019, and then had a big decrease.
Okay.
And Instagram just had some
Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
cosinus
Look at this.
function.
Look at this, for instance, right? So remember, we talked about grouping certain data that display similar patterns, right? Do you see what is going on here?
Okay. We
Do you
compare.
understand?
I think I understand. We compare this one and this one and this one.
Yes.
Like we
So you
can
see, so even though it's very messy, you can still find patterns in the mess. Do you understand? So that is the hint I'm
Yeah.
providing you here with. Yeah, let me
Okay.
run off to the other guys and help them out.
Yeah. We're at first paragraph. Oh, not first. Group 1, paragraph 3.
Yeah. hold on.
So I already what?
Just a minute, Artem. So
Yeah.
I'm here because I realized something, right? It's that I noticed that you guys are kind of getting confused by the plethora of data we've been provided, okay? The format we learned previously still exists, right? You can look at all these bars, right, and still find patterns by grouping them, okay? You don't have to group them according to years because that will make it very messy. You have to group them according to the bars, right? Let's take, for example, Instagram, right? Instagram and Snapchat, right? You can make an observation there. Let me send this to you.
Yeah, but the kind of observation I wanted to make, it's almost like I already talked about it. I trying flow chart, maybe. I'm trying to, no, it's not flow chart, just graph. So you can look at it as graph. So if you like, maybe even, so the best example of it is Facebook. So if you look at Facebook, it just had stable decline, and you just like explain it as you explain a graph. If you had a graph which
Okay.
had a stable decline in Facebook, so
Okay.
you say Facebook had the decline from around 25 minutes spent in 2016 to less than 5 minutes spent in 2020, and others are pretty similar. So the best group for it is Twitter, which had the opposite growth.
Yeah, Artem, you're not wrong, right? But taking just Facebook alone, right, kind of defeats the purpose of a bar graph, because with bar graphs, we are focusing not on just describing change in time, we are comparing. This is very important. You are comparing with others. So whatever you're talking about has to be relative to another. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so I say on the contrary, Twitter had a stable growth, while Facebook had a stable decline.
Okay. So you're
So the users, you can even say that they migrated.
Okay, good. So yes, look at what I just sent. Do you see what I just sent? This compares,
Yeah.
this groups Instagram and Snapchat together, right? In all that mess, you can see a pattern between Instagram and Snapchat, right? So I'm here to just, I'm not here to interrupt, but I'm
Yeah.
just to remind you guys that despite all the mess you can see there, you can look and find similar groupings. You can still do that, right? The previous exercise was very straightforward. We just had like 2, right? And it was just very
Yeah.
follow. But even though we have 4 social media platforms here, we can still draw comparisons. That's all I'm here for. Okay. So
Yeah, but like is my comparison, so one grew and second fall good for what you were explaining earlier?
what do you say?
So again, when I talked about Facebook stably declining while Twitter, on the contrary, stably growing, is that fine?
Yeah, it's good.
So
It's
yeah.
good. These are contrasting. Yeah, it's good. So as long as
And then you have just to describe Instagram and Snapchat in the second paragraph, and you're done.
yeah, I mean, if that is how it works for your group, yeah. Okay. I'm just here to give pointers. That's all.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So, Ilya, do you have any questions based on what I just said, or everything is clear for you?
No.
No? Okay, sure. So, see you guys. I have to check on the other guys.
Okay.
Gotcha.
How
Hello there. we're trying to find like how we can describe Facebook and Twitter right now, and
Uh-huh.
also a little bit of an Instagram, because it amount of usage of Instagram is like cosinusoid, function of cosinus.
Uh-huh.
It's strange. It's easy to describe Snapchat. It's easy to describe Facebook, sorry, and there are only and Twitter. Like
Uh-huh.
No,
both of them will have
Twitter.
like one constant increase or decrease in usage. And
Twitter
Instagram
also
is
has
like
it's like going like up.
yeah. And if we're talking about Instagram, it has increased from 16 to 17 years and decreased from 17 to 19. Then the one more time decrease and then it increases. It's like strange.
Hello? You hear me?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay. Right.
I think we can do it. We can group it for like two of them and for years. First of all, we
Years,
describe
you don't do that, right? We're not
okay.
talking about years. And this is something I forgot to mention. When you're writing about bar graphs, right? Your focus is not the years and all that. Your focus is talking about the trends, comparing, compare, trends and compare. Okay, that's all you need, right? So
Yeah, but I want to compare trends like overall through the years, because if you don't compare it like that, you have like
yeah, of course,
weird
of course.
growth
You
of
can.
Instagram, and then it has a decrease.
Yeah.
I need it like I want to do that, because if you don't have like to group it into the years and
Oh,
to compare it into the years,
yeah.
it's have no foot to stand on something. It's
Yeah, I understand you. Yeah, I'm just saying that it is not your focus. You can use it to highlight what you're writing. It's just not what you should be focusing on. That's all. All right. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, guys. So I think that we can pause here for today because I have another lesson I have to run to. Yes. So we will continue this, or you can continue with by yourself, okay? To try to figure how you're going to group this. And then on the next lesson, we will try to complete this. Okay? Right.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, we are done. So yeah, I'll see you later. Okay? I will speak to the other guys.
Okay.
And
I
in
think that,
Facebook, it stayed around 7% much of the time.
guys, okay, I think that we can take a pause here, yeah, and continue this later. But you can take a look at this material by yourself, figure out how you're going to group it, and then when we meet the next time, we figure out how to write it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, and I will see you later. It was a pleasure seeing all of you once more, and see you on Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
You
good
too.
night.
See ya. Bye.